Hello world, SirLaurenceNZ here, and today I'm casting another game between Viper and Kongensgade. And in the north here we have the Viper in the blue, in the south we have Kongensgade in the green. And let's just get the game onto 50 speed for this beginning part of the game. So anyway, let's have a look at their resources. To the north here we have the Viper's backwood here. Once again, a very nice backwood here. It has been intersected by a lake, however. How rude of the lake. But anyway, we have a very secure back gold here as well. Sadly, it's going to be interfering with the wood gathering, and the wood is going to be interfering with the gold gathering, so neither of the resources can be very well saturated, which is rather unfortunate, but they're both in very solid defendable locations, which is good. A few towers could come up here from Kongensgade though, which could cause some havoc a bit later on. Anyway, having a look at the Viper's front wood line, completely dissected by some oasis here. So that one's just a null fort now. To the right here we have a nice cliff here making a nice wall. Also the secondary gold of the Viper and a front stone here. Going to be fairly easy to wall off, but this is the Viper. We do not expect a single wall, and we have a side stone here as well. Anyways, and just quickly saying, very open map on the side here. We definitely will be seeing some walling towards the TC of the Viper. I'm guessing that we'll see some walling kind of taking this fashion with some houses. That's my guess. And then just a little bit of stuff coming along there. But anyway, let's have a look at Kongensgade's map here. So to the south here we have Kongensgade's TC at the bottom of a kind of Acropolis shaped map here. No, it's just at the bottom of the hills here. Not exactly the best. Going to be very easy for the Viper to push in. Unlike this fairly level ground of the Viper's base, we do have this small hill here, which we could see some nice castles come up on. But anyway, Kongensgade's map here, not looking the best. However, he does have a small backwood here. Once again, dissected by that oasis. Another kind of side wood, another side wood, and a front wood, which we could see some towers coming up there. And he has gone and put his lumber camp over there. Anyway, let's have a look at the golds. Kongensgade has a fully saturatable gold, which is very nice for him. However, it is at the bottom of this hill, which could definitely be advantageous for the Viper pushing down onto. And kind of the same with the secondary gold here, kind of a little bit around some hills, but those hills not going to be playing a huge part. And welcome to the stream, Milmano. I've seen you around, man. Good to see you as well, and I've seen you casting once or twice before. I don't think I've said a huge amount though. But yeah, definitely good to see some people that I've seen before. But anyway, we have the side stone here and a back stone here, so fairly even maps. Like the Viper, he's got he's got some solid resources here, but this unsaturatable gold isn't the best. And welcome to the chat, Tariff. How's it going? Let's get some. Is that Kappa Ross in the chat, I assume? But yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. Much appreciated. And Kongensgade losing a villager there, not going to be very good. Going to be getting that idle time from that villager dying forever until he stops building villagers. What a sad moment. But yeah, anyway, let's just put the game up. Oh, I was already on 75 speed. I can't handle 100 speed. I'm not that pro yet. But yeah, anyway, Viper just about to click up. You can see that because he is getting loom as we speak. And has Kongensgade got a loom? No, he is not. And he is going up with the same amount of villagers, but because of that lost villager though, he is going to be slower getting up anyway. I think the Viper was having a bit of TC idle time though, which is kind of shown by their difference in times, but actually no, I think the Viper was in a bit better of a situation when it comes to TC idle time. Also my chat isn't at the very bottom and that annoys me. But anyway, that's been fixed now. So it looks like Viper going to be going for this early aggression, and how about Kongensgade here? He's a bit slower up to the feudal age, but we should be seeing a barracks out for him, and there it is. So let's see what these guys go for. Viper going to be doing 3 villagers onto this stable here, going to be getting it up nice and quickly, and Kongensgade probably going to be doing the same as my guess. Yep, chucking it straight up as well, but the Viper getting it up with an extra villager and being first to the feudal age, we're definitely going to be seeing the scouts come out faster from him. And yes, getting that Caparos into the chat, Prince Turf. Anyways, going to be seeing a few preemptive spears from both of these guys is my guess. The Viper's scout was right over here when the stable first came up, so the Viper should be doing some preemptive spears, but it looks like he's kind of just going a little bit YOLO here and going for a quick attack on the wood line of Kongensgade here, but just going to be causing a tiny bit of idle time and looking for some damage that he can do onto these scouts. But he's going to be coming in downhill onto these villagers here, possibly going to kill one. No, backing out, going to be getting safely away. And neither of these guys going to be able to do a huge amount of damage, as the Viper only having 3 scouts, as Kongensgade going for 5 scouts here. So Kongensgade having a scout lead, but the Viper regrouping, now having 6 scouts against Kongensgade's 5 scouts, going to be quite an even match here, as the spearman from Kongensgade is kind of in a decent position, and yep, Kongensgade got his spears in both very good positions, and the Viper not getting out any preemptive spears by the looks of things. So these scouts from Kongensgade are going to be very strong here as they come into the wood line. Going to be killing 1 villager for sure. That's going to be 2 there, probably. Yep, 2 villagers right there, and Kongensgade should be backing out now. He's going to be losing. No. Sorry, I thought he was outnumbered there, but no, Kongensgade taking the fight there as he loses, I think, the spearman and 1 villager over there. Not the best, but Kongensgade still coming out on top of those villager picks there, and you can see that in the villager difference now, as the Viper getting up with that extra 25-second advantage. Now a villager behind, so Kongensgade killing 2 more villagers than the Viper, and Viper just getting up that quick wall in time. Very good from him. We're going to see Kongensgade attacking these villagers here, almost going suicidal as he comes in, just missing that villager by 1 health. Very unfortunate for Kongensgade here, as he yep, he's a bit annoyed about that. But anyway, Kongensgade moving up with these spears here, going to be defending these villagers as they walk back from building those archery ranges. Anyway, these guys are going to be switching into range units as we speak and getting up that tower onto the main goal, going to be defending it from any early pressure, which is very nice from Kongensgade. Anyway, Kongensgade still got at least 1 unit in that stable. Let's have a look at what it is. It is 7 scouts. That's going to be very strong from Kongensgade here, as he could definitely clean up that entire army with that. And any second now, we're probably going to see those guys coming out there. And there we go, getting getting the Viper completely caught off guard there, as he brings his villagers into the fight, and suddenly Kongensgade taking a brilliant fight there, going to be fighting the Viper uphill, however. And the Viper getting some very nice micro off of those archers, but Kongensgade going to be able to flank these guys from 2 directions, going to be able to clean up that army from the Viper. Viper definitely not letting this go easily though. Anyway, the Viper going to be finally losing that army, as Kongensgade getting ready to push up with counter-offensive and a villager lead. As the Viper not getting any more technologies and clicking up to the castle age, as he was just stocking up some resources there, letting himself build up his economy and move up to the castle age. However, Kongensgade going to be getting in Wheelbarrow, going to be getting in Bloodlines, going to make his units a lot more tanky, and as he has 4 scouts, it's still kind of going to be worthwhile, and he's also going to be going into Cavalry Archers most likely later on in the game.
SirLaurence, no way! Oh my god!
Thank you, Milmano, for following the stream. Much appreciated, man. It looks like Viper had some more issues with his sound. Anyway, Kongensgade looking in a very nice position here, as he has the military advantage, outnumbering the Viper 2 to 1, but the Viper hitting Castle Age here, going to be very strong, and Kongensgade knows that he needs to clean up this army from the Viper so that he doesn't suddenly get all of that real strong tech on those units. And you can see that here. Military 22 to Kongensgade, 5 to the Viper, and Kongensgade suddenly looking in an incredibly strong position here as he is doing damage to villagers. He's cleaned up most of the army of the Viper, and you see all of these villagers at the back of the base here? He could go back and kill all of those and pretty much take the game right here. You can see the Viper suiciding villagers to try and clean up this army right here as he finally gets in those crossbows. So those crossbows, they need to be doing some extreme micro right here, but you can see this villager disparity just growing and growing as Kongensgade just focusing down those villagers, taking a 21 villager lead. This is just some great effective play from Kongensgade here, as he still has the military lead after having so many villagers suicided right at him, still maintaining a 3-1 advantage, and Kongensgade having this game in the palm of his hands, and the Viper calling GG, making the second or third game ever that I've gotten to cast where the Viper has lost. Thank you, Kongensgade. That was such a good game. Honestly, that pushback with the scouts there, that was such a great move there, as he then got to push back and move all the way into the Viper's economy there, going to be completely just parked in the middle of Viper's economy there. That was such a clean fight for Kongensgade. Man, that was awesome. Viper not able to get out enough military there to be able to hold off Kongensgade, and losing all of that army right before he got his tech in. That was some brilliant timing from Kongensgade right after pushing the Viper right out of his base. Honestly, that was such a great turnaround from Kongensgade. So let's have a look at those achievements, but very, very well played from Kongensgade there. The Viper was playing the game very cleanly, however, Kongensgade with some very, very nice military control there, going to be able to take that game and significantly pull it out of the bag there. Even losing that bill right... Sorry, not that bill. Losing that villager, didn't even call -1, didn't ask for any equaling of the game. Kongensgade just taking that one out there purely with skill. That was a very, very nice game. But anyway guys, GG, well played, and thank you to anyone watching this on YouTube. Goodbyes. You know what?